Hey everyone, I'm Eddie, and in this video we are going to build a racing bar chart where we analyze Stack Overflow developer survey responses from the first 10 years. We are interested in looking to see the total number of respondents and the country or region they are from over the years. For this, um, we need to grab some data first, and this is of course available in a public way on this location, which is the Stack Overflow Insights. They keep the data for the surveys since 2011 when they started doing them. So obviously next we want to download all of the results. They come in a CSV format with some other helper files. After having the raw data, we want to manipulate it, of course, and generate an output that is usable on the website that will help us in creating that racing chart. For this purpose, for the data manipulation process, I'm using SQL Server. And prior to writing this query, which we can see now, I created this small table called surveys, and I stored in it all of the results from all of the surveys, and I stored only the country or region, and of course the associated year of the surveys. So all of the entries in the surveys are anonymous, so you don't have a relation to the actual user or whatever, and all of the surveys have one entry per response. So total number of rows in that survey equals the total number of responses in that particular year. So let's have a look at how the data looks in here. And because we have one entry for each country or region, and on the associated response year column we have the survey year, we obviously need to pivot the data, and that is done with this query here. We are grouping by response and response year, and that basically means we are grouping by country or region and the associated response year. So for example, for let's say Romania here, if we have 100 entries in this 2011 year, actually it would be easier to explain in here. So if we have, let's say for United States of America, if we have 100 entries here, then in 2011 the grouping, the total count will be 100. That is just an example. Okay, and then we pivot the groups by each year, and we deliver the output in this format. It doesn't need to be ordered in any sort. So what we have here is a unique country or region and the total number of respondents per year. If there is a null here, it means that no person from that country or region responded to the survey in that particular year. Now with this output, we have a website called Flourish that we can use for building the racing bar chart. So after some tweaks here and there, like adding some flags or changing some colors, we ended up with something like this. And I'm actually going to minimize this window. So we are starting from year 2011, which is the first year the survey was conducted. We started with about 3K responses, mostly from US and Europe. And let's just start it. So initially, Stack Overflow was not that popular as today. So imagine that surveys were even less popular. But slowly things start to take off. So 2012, we are seeing the same kind of linear growth, responses from US and Europe mostly. But then starting with 2013 and later 2014, we are seeing a lot of responses from India as well. So on the second place. Okay, Poland, hi. Um, and from my previous executions, I noticed that from 2015 numbers started to scale up, to grow, pretty nice. We are seeing Great Britain or United Kingdom on the second place now in 2015. And then 2016 puts India again on the second place. And again, from my previous executions, I noticed that the peak of the responses, so the biggest numbers are in 2018 and 2019. So we're getting close to 100k responses in total, almost. Again, United States on the first position with just a little 2000k. India about 10k. And then 2019 and finally 2020, we are seeing a small decrease in the total number of responses. This year we had about 64k in responses. So that was the process, that was the data that we used and worked with. I hope you enjoyed this, and